Welcome back to Let's Read Judge Dredd. Today's episode doesn't actually have a name. Let's get into it. He got to Diamond Row just before midnight and parked a Scarlet 08 type Quadro Turb in the shadows, a minute's run from his target. As always, on a job, he was dressed immaculately. Tonight he'd chosen the gold lame over jacket with deep rear vents to complement the pink rough shirt and skin-tight PVC hip huggers. Mock croc Uchi boots and a Gula designer carry bag completed his ensemble. And this is going to be rough. The stakes were high on this one. A cool 10 mil, untraceable. A cool 10 mil of untraceable crystals. Slick Dickens wanted to go in looking his very best. Slick paused in the gloom opposite his target, his steel gray eyes flicking right and left, checking. Good. The coast was clear. And, apparently he flicks out a comb and brushes his hair while he's looking. And he's standing in front of a place that says De Boer's Gems. Clank. The elegant exterior belied the taut musculature that rippled beneath. Slick worked out every day at Jim's gym. He liked to keep himself in shape. The way he lived, he had to. Besides, he enjoyed the company of the guys. The climb took him a mere 8 seconds. The high-security skylight yielded immediately to his practiced hands. Inside, he paused to reset his... Inside, he paused to reset his coiffure. He had allowed for it to become slightly mussed. He had made a mental note to change his hairspray. Normal strength just wasn't working on a job like this. He needed firm hold. The safe was a Yale 347. He'd known right from the start there'd only be one way into it. High X. That meant tripping an alarm. No way around it. He shrugged his shoulders almost imperceptibly and patted the hard edge of the Pierre Cardin last blast he wore in his quick release holster beneath his musk-scented armpit. Danger was no stranger to Slick Dickens. Kaboom!
Control, any unit in the vicinity of Diamond Row, we have an intruder alert, De Boer's Gems.
Dredd here responding. The crystal shimmered with a light as deep and mysterious as the nuclear impact that had forged them, casting out 1,000 glittering rainbow shards. A little half-smile played on Slick's lips as he swept them into the bag. They looked good on Leslie. With the sound of the alarm ringing in his ears, 2 security droids burst in and died where they stood. Alert! It took him mere seconds to reach the ground. Another time, another place, Slick Dickens could have been a world-class track star. In yet another time, in yet another place, he could have been a monkey. But Slick didn't think of that. This was no time for philosophy. 2 clean shots and 2 of Megacity's finest went down like so much meat. You, drop it! Turn around slow, creep, and I want to see what a judge killer looks like. Drock, Slick Dickens. Faster than the eye could follow. Faster Faster than the eye could follow, his tungsten steel ninja comb flew from his hand. Ah! He followed through with a spinning Thai boxer kick. Ugh! A cold sneer twisted the debonair thieve's mouth as he watched the lawman claw for his fallen weapon. You'll die by your own law gun, lawman. Just try and take it. You'd like that, wouldn't you? But I know your little secret. I know only a judge's hand can fire his lawgiver. Grud, he's good. He's too strong. Ah! Mega City's finest, huh? You should have known better than to mess with me. I'm Slick Dickens, Easy Rider. Vroom! And we're at cubes 1020, or 10 through 20. Is it on, you fake boy? You write this. And we have Slick Dickens by Truman Kaput. Yes, Judge Dredd. Why didn't you tell it the way it really happened? I was just using a little literary license. I'll say. Help! Control, we got some clown on a rope. DeBoer's building, Diamond Row. My cufflink's caught in the rope. I can't move. Blam, snap, crump. What have we here? Burglary tools, Hayek's, replica pistol. But you can't arrest me. I'm a novelist. Well, you can write off the next 5 years. Tell me, you always act out your books before you write them? Well, not always, but this was my first crime novel. I thought I'd better make it more true to life, you see. Then the arson attacks on page 17, the eatery poisoning on 54, the kid thrown out of the hover bus on 131. They're all down to you, too. I refuse to answer that on grounds that I might incriminate myself. That's incrimination enough. I see you've started your new book. That title will never do. Act that out, creep. And Dredd has changed it from 5 years in an ISO cube to 50 years in an ISO cube by Truman Kaput. Next program, they shoot DJs, don't they? Well, join us next time to find out about DJs getting shot, apparently. Until then, thanks for watching.